Speaking of locker room, I can't imagine what it is like right now in New England, where Bill Belichick this morning said he is sticking with Mac Jones. Jay, how do you think that thing ends? Like, where's that going?
I think they need an answer at quarterback, and I don't know if they have the answer there. So that gets a little bleak when you're not sure you have the answer in that room. But also, as it goes down this road, I think you have to look at the bigger picture. Does they look at it and say, hey, is this the year that we just part from Bill Belichick? I think those answers that's a real question that's going to be asked at the end of the year.
Do you think this is
I don't think Bill Belichick just has carte blanche for the rest of his career to just stay there as long as he wants. I don't think it's like that anymore.
Do you think this is his last year?
I don't like to guess. You know that. I like to be accurate. It would be a guess. I mean, can I see it? I can, but I could also see him working. I mean, New England's just different. So I don't like to guess.
We were talking yesterday, and this is a ridiculous hypothetical, so I'm not trying to get some cheap Twitter clip that, you said this and that. We're just talking here among friends. And we were having the conversation, if, let's say, it is the end, right? And he and Robert Kraft decide to go their separate ways for whatever reason. This is the end of the road. He still doesn't get to Don Shula. Is there an owner who sees how badly it has gone the last couple of years there and says, I'm willing to give a 72-year-old Bill Belichick the keys to my car?
Oh, absolutely. It's Bill Belichick. Absolutely. I do think, though, however, I think the style of a Belichick or guys kind of who just, kind of leave with that iron fist, I think that style doesn't resonate as much anymore. I think a Dan Campbell or Sean McVay, guys like, or Mike Tomlin, they resonate because these cats now, they need something authentic because they're looking on social media all the time and there's nothing real on here, right? You are looking at filtered highlights of a fraction of a day and it's not real. You're comparing yourself to everybody else's highlights. None of them are real, or they're getting so much hate on Twitter. They're just seeing hate. So they don't want to get more hate in their own locker room from their head coach. So I just think styles of coaches that are resonating now are a little bit different than they have in the past. And I think a guy like a Dan Campbell who just, man, this guy is authentic, really authentically driven with these guys. It resonates a lot. And I think even more positive reinforcement with these guys instead of ruling with fear works a lot better these days.
What do you think Belichick would say if Kraft came to him and said, I want you here. You can coach as long as you want to coach. But, Bill, we got to make a change with personnel, and we got to bring in a GM. What would he say?
I don't know because I haven't asked him. What do you think he'd say? I think we'd all say no. He'd be like, no, I'm not doing that.
I mean, it's all his people there. I don't think he would do it. No.
I don't think I don't. Or he'd say, fine, I'm bringing in my guy. So it's still him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think we all see it's not rosy there in New England right now.
No.
And I don't think Bob Kraft is just going to sit there and say, okay, you could just do this for another couple of years also. I just don't think there's that carte blanche everybody thinks there is.
Yeah, I think we can see the end. The question is, how do we get right now to the end?
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.